Hello everyone, we are back once more, and well, we we can have one more Woundwort as a treat, right? We can do just one more. We're gonna do one more. Yeah, I'm taking this one out again. I quite like this suit. I got a couple rounds that I actually quite enjoyed with it. So yeah, here we are again. Um, actually on the same map and everything. Don't worry about it. These were all recorded like at the same day. At this point, I feel like I've shown this off enough that I don't really have to talk about the kit. So instead, we're going to talk about how we're all piling up in one spot. Yeah, it like it's good to stay bunched up. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like we're a little too bunched up here. It's making us an easy target and also making it hard for me to shoot around everybody. But, it's fine. It's fine. You can see we are all getting together, trying to move up, trying to advance on targets. So we are still doing what we need to be doing. It is just a little bit of an odd position to be in. I'm trying to find my angle to actually push up, aim through allies and whatnot, because they're kind of standing where I want to be, which really probably means that I need to try and be somewhere else, but I just go ahead right here and I attempt to dive in. Got to get out of the way a little bit, because understandably, being right in front of everybody, I end up being main target there. But I take what opportunity I can to move in, get some hits in. You see, we did manage to down, I think, 2 guys there, but pushing up, being in front means that, yeah, we got a little wiped out there. By their raid, too, unsurprisingly, because I take extra damage to that. So now we're out of the fight. But hey, we at least broke the enemy line, so hopefully that got capitalized on pretty well. Well, there's at least one guy dropping, so I'd say we did something at least. I'm in a weird state with that maneuver of being proud that I managed to hit like 3 of them at once with that swing, and kinda disappointed I did it in the first place. I mean, if I had not died, I wouldn't be disappointed at all, mind you, because it would have done exactly what it needed to do, but I don't know, it's a bit of a weird one. I'm not sure that was the correct tactical play, but hey, it's now interesting to look at, so that's fun. We are in a really awkward position here, though. We've got the raid in front of us again, and we just kind of whiffed with that claw shot. Yikes. Trying to do our best to actually get into an angle. We got the tackle, though, so that's pretty epic. Going to follow up with a downswing. It's not doing super much, which should be completely unsurprising with the type of disadvantage going on. But he's going to try and pursue, and we're going to try and do what we can to keep him still. Now, we got the tackle on us. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. We telegraphed that a little bit too much. Probably should not have tried to rush in like we did. The thought process, of course, was stunned him, so we're going to move in, but it was a little bit too far away to actually pull that off. So we're down again. We got an awkward spawn situation there where we just spawned in and then had the entire enemy team spawn in front of us. Well, not the entire, there were like 3 of them, but still. A surprisingly large chunk. That's actually half the team. That's a lot. But anyway, we are once again going to make the bad decision and engage with that same raid again. We just keep bumping into him this match. It's kind of infuriating, actually. There we go. Now we got some proper kills in, finally, because we were able to move around to the side and hit an actual disadvantaged target instead of fighting an advantaged target. Trying to avoid actually engaging the raid again as we move in and get some melee hits. Probably moved in a little bit too deep again. Our allies are around, but you can see they're a little bit hanging back. But we did survive that one by sheer luck of airstrike, looks like. So that's pretty awesome. Trying to move up alongside I believe that's our raid here. Well, it'd be going okay if I didn't hit the wall there. I had to be careful there not to stun my ally when I moved in. but we still managed to get the kill, and without stunning an ally on top of that, so that's pretty awesome. Got another kill there with a nice charge shot. I am really hoping... Yep, we got the head Vulcan kill too. So we're just mopping up there, not doing a whole lot of damage per se, but doing a great job mopping up targets, so that's pretty awesome. Trying to move up to find a good... I'm saying move up too much now, aren't I? Anyways, trying to find a good advantage point where we can actually lay down some fire on the enemy team. And this, in theory, is a good flank, so long as... Okay, yeah, so long as we don't get jumped by the raid again, I was gonna say, but that is a general. It's not mattering too much, because we've got... two of them? Two of them on me now. Team's moving into cover, though, so long as we don't, like, immediately get wasted here, we're gonna be able to do at least something. And there you go, there's some decent damage. There it is. I was just about to say I don't expect to last too much longer, but we at least did manage to pile some good damage on the Dwudge? I think that's a Dwudge. There's a Dwudge and there's a Doage, and I can't quite remember which one's which. They confuse me. Regardless, that one's a fun one, whichever one that one is. It might also be neither of them, come to think of it. I'm not familiar enough with my Dom types. So that's something to, do my research on, something to better brush up on. Regardless, I know that one's fun to use. We got another claw hit on him, though. This guy is a little bit easier to get those claw hits on, just by nature of him being a big target, but we're going to try and move in and get the head Vulcan kill on him. If we don't get stunned to death instead, got the downswing on us. I'm kind of lucky here, though, in that because he downswung his ally as well, his ally wasn't able to follow up and deal more damage on me, but we're also getting stunned. We're bailed out by our raid this time, though. Big thanks to him for that. We could have taken a whole lot more damage there if he wasn't there to help us out. Moving up to try and find a position where we can do what we can. Match is getting a little bit late right now, but we are in the lead. So long as we don't lose a whole bunch of guys, we should be able to secure this pretty well with just a minute left on the clock. Wasn't able to follow up. I was trying not to stun my ally there, so I didn't manage to follow up in time to land the kill, but he did drop from somebody else's attack, so that's good. We still got the points in. Unfortunately, we nicked our ally there with the claw arm. Thankfully, he was already down, so we didn't stun him, but did mean we weren't able to manage to get that last hit on the other guy. But we are once again trying to find our angle of attack, and we're coming face to face with the enemy's support this time. So that's an interesting one. Moved in. That was a bit of a weird looking one. Looked like on my side he shouldn't have been able to manage that tackle, which is why I swung, but oh well. We got our revenge with that hit in. Might not have killed him, but at least we got the hit, right? So yeah, overall, it's still a really fun match. There was definitely some weird moments in here, weird moments of me pushing a little too hard, weird moments of my allies just sitting in weird spots and whatnot, but we did pretty good. We did manage to get our hits, we got some kills in there, did some good damage, and anytime I get to take this suit out is a good time, because it's just fun. It's such a neat suit. I love its kit, I love being able to use it. I like supports that have melee focus. That's a big fun one. This is why I like the White Rider too, though I never do well with the White Rider, which is weird. I need to figure out why I never do well with the White Rider. But anyway, that'll do it for this video for today. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll have to see what I've got for you guys next time. We'll see you then.